Uh-huh. I hope your month is off to a new start. Happy new month. How are you keeping? I'm very excited. Can you tell? I am excited. Let me tell you how excited I am. My goodness me. You know, when I was growing up, my mother, I fell in a lot of trouble with my mother because I used to take her tapes and then I would record my voice. And she used to love Lucky Dube. You remember Lucky Dube? That shows my age. So I'd take her tips and then I would record myself saying, Habari yako, and she'd get so upset. So I'm very fascinated. I have a microphone. The month is new. I'm feeling happy and blessed. This mic is amazing and there's a beautiful story behind it. I think I'll tell you the story on a tentative series. But it does amazing things. It can clap. It can even laugh. Where's the laughing? No, this one is my favorite. It can, guess what? There's another one. So it's a wonderful mic. I'm enjoying myself. Beautiful story behind it. I'll tell it in one of these lives. How are you keeping? I'm very excited the year is drawing to a close, eh? It's been like a whole 2 Mondays put together, the year 2020 and 2021. And I hope the heavens smile down on us so that we don't go back to these shutdowns and lockdowns and these crazy variants that is coronavirus. I hope it goes with the wind. My God. My God. My name is Eric, and this is Eric Stories. If it's your first time here, I'm happy. Thank you for finding the time to come and hang out with me. What Eric Stories is about is just two individuals that being you and me. And every weeknight, at least for 10, 15 minutes, we have conversations around the issues of adult life as it pertains to sex, marriage, relationships. And not that I know everything. I know some things, and you know a lot of other things. And so the idea is just to share our different perspectives so that we know better in the hope that we do better. That's what Eric's Stories is about in a nutshell. So thank you. I want us to have a quick chat, even as we are testing and enjoying the mic. I want to talk about relationship advice that we've grown up listening to, which in my mind I feel has outlived its usefulness. You know the way people say some things and you're just thinking, that doesn't make sense now. It doesn't make sense. It sounds nice, but it's just not true. Has somebody ever advised you, maybe a close friend or family relation, and you're like, that doesn't quite sit well with me? That's what I want us to talk about, dating advice from family or friends that I would deem as poor, which we need to discard, all right, or really critically think about. And if you have one that has bothered you, you can share it with me, either on my DM or even right here on the comment section. So, first, if they can't handle you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best. I have so many problems with that, especially with a partner who refuses to do any work away from their malevolence. So you have a problem with your drinking, perhaps, or your smoking, and you've been told by the doctor that in the next 2, 3 years you will die if you don't reverse your very bad habits. And now you're laddening it on your partner. It could be something like you're struggling with poor financial habits. All right, you're very prodigal with money, but you will not seek help because take me as I am. No, I will not. I will not take you as you are because I don't think relationships are therapy sessions. I have just had the unfortunate event of becoming your boyfriend with your bad traits, or your husband, or your wife, or your girlfriend. So, will you please seek help? Jane, seek help. You have a drinking issue. I am very uncomfortable with people who say that. They're just like, you just have to take me the way I am. No, we've identified the problem. I am not a professional or an expert in that problem, which you obviously possess. How about you go and seek help so that our relationship is healthier? Because a lot of people who propagate these are super dramatic and they are even toxic, all right? And they use this phrase to rationalize their bad behavior. And it really sometimes is infuriating, all right? So you want to take time to work on yourself, work on your vices. That's a vice. You struggle with the things you struggle with, call them for the things they are, and go seek help, all right? Because no one of us has the place or should be required to stand and persevere some of your dementedness. It's a relationship. I'm not a shrink. I am not a shrink. I don't have to hold you night after night wailing about something we can fix, which you are refusing to fix. That's the first one that doesn't sit well with me. What do you think? All right? Like, if you can't take my worst, I'm not, nobody wants anybody's worst. Can you imagine telling your boss that in the office? That if you can't take my late coming, then you will not handle my best. The reason for your late coming is because you oversleep. That's the reason. And you'll probably get fired. Second one, your perfect match is out there. Well, probably not. Why? Because the human family has many deficits. I'm yet to meet a perfect man or a perfect woman. Nobody is perfect. So you want to come out of that bubble. Nobody is perfect. The perfection we crave merely exists in our minds. You know the way he should be tall and dark and handsome and loaded and has this and has that. That's amazing. But finding all of that in one person can be a challenge. So maybe in the state of your perfect match is out there, a more sound advice would be to find somebody whose flaws you can stomach and live with those people. They have flaws, and so do you. So live with those flaws. Work around them. Look at those that are sort of mitigated, and then maybe they snore, but they're excellent providers, so you can wear earbuds. I don't know. Let them make the first move is another advice that don't sit well with me, especially in this day and age. Why? Because some people are shy, men and women alike. They like you, they never voice it, they'd rather die. So what do you do with that? What will it hurt you to say, hi, Geoffrey, care for tea sometime during break time or one of these Saturdays? The worst that can happen is that he's going to say no. But you asked. You didn't ask him to impregnate you. You just said tea. All right? So shoot your shot. Life is short. All right? I think waiting for somebody to really make the first move, especially somebody you really like, is often just leaving you with, you know what? Waiting. You're just waiting. You'll wait. And then they'll take a flight and go someplace else. If you like them, tell them. What is really the worst that can happen? Tell them. You're not telling them in a weird way. Tell them. I think you should. All right? Somebody said that fortune about romance favors the bold or the brave, especially about romance. So shoot your shot. You must always forgive and forget. I don't think so. I don't think so. Some people have done me in and it's painful to date. Forgiving, yes. Forgiving, not quite. Even in a relationship. I asked this lady once, parents were celebrating 39 years of having been married. And her mother was telling her that the secret is in forgiving, or almost exercising amnesia and not counting the many times people have done you in. But I don't think forgiveness is erasure. And neither do I think forgiveness is requires reconnection. I can forgive you from there, Timbuktu. I don't need to see you. I forgave you for me, but go away now. You bring very bad memories. That forgetting part is a bit funny to me. I need to remember so I don't repeat mistakes or experiences with people like you. All right? What do you think? Yeah? It doesn't mean reconnection. I can forgive you and mwah, kiss you goodbye. Bye, Felicia. All right? I don't need to hang out with you or meet you for ice cream or chill with you or come to your house or have you come to mine. I forgive you. We are cool. We run into each other. I'll say hi, but I don't quite want you near me. I think. What do you think? I don't know how that would work in a relationship though. Maybe if you're married, then you want to forgive, but you will remember. We are human beings. You will remember. You will remember. All right? I think forgive and let go is a far much better advice. I've forgiven you and I've let it go. Not forget. I will not forget that you slept with my coworker. It still hurts. I forgave you and we're still doing the marriage, but I've let go. Finally, and this one I'm very passionate about, I saved the best for last. Kids should always come first. Nope, they shouldn't. I worked really hard. I went to the gym. I started looking a bit back. I met this woman. I took her out for coffee. I really like her. And then I made her your mother. You guys are strangers. You'll move out. You'll move out. I don't know you guys. I knew your mother. I met her as an adult. You will not come first. I think who should come first between us two is me and my partner. Then you guys who are strangers, with a sheer dent of having been made by us, come, a distant second. And that's why I would not permit a lot of my children talking back at my wife, because that's my wife. You guys are strangers. We don't know you. All right? All right? So in a relationship, the priority is you two, I think. Then the kids later, not the children. If the relationship is strong, the children will prosper. If the relationship between you two is weak, the children will suffer. What do you think? What do you think? Also, let me know if you like the sound. What do we end with? No, a clap is very arrogant. I don't want to clap for myself. Let me kiss you goodnight.
Mm.